And we had headlines today are on top of all the developments taking place in Chennai, also in Bangalore. Joining me live is my colleague Rohini Swami. She's tracking developments from the airport in Chennai. Srisha Reddy, she was at Jayalalitha's residence. She left just moments back. Pratibha Raman joining us from Bangalore as well. Editor South T.S. Sudhir is stationed outside the Bangalore Special Court. In the studio with me, I have Javed Ansari, Executive Editor, also Senior Supreme Court lawyer Sanjay Hegde. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Sudhir, it's a big day, as we were talking earlier, not just for Jayalalithaa, but for Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely, Sana. It's a big day for Jayalalithaa as well as for Tamil Nadu politics. What happens here at the special court behind me, and there you can see it's completely turned into a fortress, a whole sea of policemen actually ensuring that no one else apart from the politicians, who will also be kept at a distance of at least 200 meters from the special court, are allowed inside. Special passes have been given to them. The media has been kept at a distance. Jayalalithaa is expected to arrive in a short while from now. In fact, she will be driving from the HAL airport to this special court here instead of the original plan of actually flying in a chopper to the helipad, which had actually been constructed for the purpose. If I may go across to my colleague Srisha Reddy, who joins me from outside Poise Garden in Chennai. Jayalalithaa, Srisha, I'm told she left just a while ago at around 8:40 in the morning. Describe to us the kind of mood out there in Chennai. Are the AIDMK cadres very apprehensive? Because I was told there is a lot of slogan shouting as well when she left.
Well, that's right. There is, of course, a lot of anxiety as far as the cadres are concerned, because they're also kept the banners and the crackers ready, so thinking that Jayalalithaa would come unstabbed from this particular case. It's an 18-year-long pending case. So of course, they've been waiting with the bated breath. Again, on the other hand, a lot of AIDMK cadres who were waiting outside the Jayalalitha's residence to see her and to just the scores of people who were standing outside. In fact, just praising her that she should come clean from this case.
Right. Srisha, we'll now go across to Pratibha, who in fact, it's very interesting that Bangalore resembles Chennai, because there are a whole lot of posters of Jayalalithaa right through the city till this special court premises. Pratibha Raman joins me from Bangalore. Pratibha, what are the kind of security arrangements that have been put in place? Also, given the fact that there are a lot of localities which, as the Commissioner of Police was telling us, which are sensitive, they are Tamilan localities, and they wouldn't really want to take any chances of any kind of trouble breaking out.
True, Sudhir. In fact, just like minutes ago, as Rohini pointed out, the police have left no stone unturned. In fact, what you see is at least about 5,000 police personnel who are here right outside the court. And this includes even the Karnataka State Reserve Police, the Karnataka State Police, Rapid Action Force, a whole lot of them who are assembled here. And jammers everywhere, at least about 500 meters from the radius of the court, where jammers are here, no internet connection, data connection. And the media is in fact stationed about a kilometer away from the court, and what you see behind me is an AIDMK poster. So just as you pointed out, it does resemble a part of Tamil Nadu region. In fact, a lot of these AIDMK cadres have already arrived here since last night. Plenty of rooms have been booked in different other lodges and sensitive areas where the Tamil Nadu population is on a majority. Heavy security deployed there as well.
Right, Pratibha, if I may go across to our guest Sanjay Hegde, who joins us from the Noida studio. Mr. Hegde, many would say that this is an open and shut case, but of course we can't really prejudge the verdict, which will be announced at around 10:45, 11 o'clock here at the special court in Bangalore. But would you say that the odds are stacked against the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister at the moment?
You see, the charge sheet says that the disproportionate assets were about 66 crores. Now, a disproportionate assets case is essentially a matter of accounting. That this is your known source of income, and these are the assets which are ascribed to you. So, it often becomes accounting, and there are a lot of defenses which have been taken in this particular case, that such and such an asset doesn't belong to me, such and such an asset belongs to somebody else, all those things. So, the judge is also bound to give a certain amount of tolerance. 5%, 10% here and there, the valuation can always be taken into account. I would not classify it as an open and shut case, but ultimately every case turns upon the evidence which is actually led, tested and accepted. These are three
Mr.
stages
Sanjay
of the
Hegde,
process.
thanks for joining us with that perspective. Yes, thanks for joining us with that perspective. We'll take a short break on this broadcast. After the break, we will get in a word from our executive editor Javed Ansari and also from our reporters who are there both in Bangalore and Chennai and in other parts of Tamil Nadu on the mood on this crucial day of Jayalalitha's verdict. From outside the special court where the verdict will be pronounced at around 11 o'clock this morning, let us get in a word from our executive editor Javed Ansari. Javed, would you say that this verdict could actually lead to some kind of tectonic political shifts in the political theatre of Tamil Nadu should the verdict go against the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister?
Yes, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't create some kind of ripples. Because look, as it is, the DMK has been smarting. The DMK has been smarting from. There've been several corruption cases against their top leaders. Now, if, and I underline the word if a similar verdict is passed against Jayalalithaa, then some kind of parity will have been restored and it could breathe fresh life into the DMK. Right now the DMK is absolutely down and out. Let's also not forget that the BJP is trying to muscle its way in. So a lot of things will change, but it will also depend on how things play out within the party. The last time something similar happened, she appointed somebody. Again, if she's indicted, she could step aside for a while and indict somebody of her choice. But how this will play out on the ground is very difficult to say. Of course, it will give a new lease of life to the beleaguered DMK.
Absolutely, Javed. Let's also get in a word from our Deputy Editor Rohini Swami, who is joining us from the Chennai airport. Rohini, what's happening there? Has the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister left from the Chennai airport on that special chartered flight to Bangalore?
Yes, she has left. 15 minutes ago is when she left. Visibly a tense Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalithaa wearing her trademark green sari. But yes, her body language was not great at that point at the time when she slowed the car in front of the media cameras. She did fold her hands and did go, but along with her was Shashikala and Ilavarasi. But here, the body language of all the three of them in the vehicle was very clear that they were tense when they were heading towards Bangalore Special Court.
Right. Thanks a lot, Rohini Swami, for joining us. We will take a break. Over to you, Sana. But we'll continue to bring you all the news and updates from Bangalore and Chennai on this very important day in Jayalalitha's verdict case.
Absolutely. It's almost 9:30. 11 a.m. is when that crucial verdict is expected in the Bangalore Special Court. Thanks all of you for joining us. Also, Mr. Sanjay Hegde and Javed Ansari, along with T.S. Sudhir, a team of reporters on the ground across in Chennai and Bangalore. Thanks very much.